Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Club 50 Sports. We are here once again, and we are headed to the National Football League, specifically Pittsburgh, PA. So this year, we've got a couple of guys who used to be starting quarterbacks in other places and now joined to unite forces. We've got a veteran quarterback who's had some success. Some will call a future Hall of Famer. And we've have a young man who hasn't had very much success in the league. Manny, what do you think should happen in Pittsburgh? Do you think at some point Justin Fields should become the starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers? What you got?
Man, that Pittsburgh Steelers schedule, man, is a brutal one, my friend. I think it's top three hardest one in the NFL this season, especially from November 17th and on. It is brutal, my friend. It is brutal. Do I see Russell Wilson losing his starting job? I don't. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, I'm a big fan of Russell Wilson. He will lose his starting job because that division is a very hard one. Russell Wilson has lost his mobility as a quarterback. He didn't look the same in Denver. I'm not sure if he was coaching. I'm not sure if it was like the players that team are around him. I think Justin Fields taking over eventually during the season. I don't see Russell Wilson. Dude, the thing is, I don't that division has a lot of great defenses. The Browns are great, have a great defense. Baltimore has a pretty good defense. Bengals, but man, I see it, man. I just see it, man. I think Justin Fields is gonna take over, dude. Eventually, he's gonna take over, man. What do you say?
Um, I guess this is all just um, determined by how well they are in the standings, where they are in the standings. Uh, Russell Wilson in this division is going to have to make good decisions. He's going to have to ensure or secure the ball because this division is predicated more on defense than it is really lighting up the scoreboard outside of the
Right.
Bengals, of course.
Yes.
The Browns are strongly are based on that defense. They kind of hang their hat on defense. Baltimore does the same, as does Pittsburgh. We understand those things. But with Joe Cool in Cincinnati, he's kind of that outlier that they can put points on the board. They've also had some players move around, so some things have changed in Cincinnati as well. So the question is ball security for me. Can you keep your team in the game by making sure you don't give the other teams within your division, typically when you're going head to head in division matchups, short fields? But the other side of this coin, of course, is you got to put points on the board. You can't win unless you're scoring points. So will Justin Fields take over? I think with the strength of this division, eventually, yes, he will take over the job because I don't foresee the Pittsburgh Steelers being first or second in the division, which is where I feel Russell Wilson's job is safe. It's safe one and
Mhm.
two. If
One and
it's
two.
three or
Correct.
four, if it's three or four in the division, if that's where they're kind of sitting and that's where they're lingering around, I think that you don't have any other choice but to go with the 25-year-old kid over the 35-year-old veteran who, if you go in here, Justin Fields would have to consider him your um, your future. But I will say this in closing: it wouldn't be the worst thing if Russell Wilson did have a good season for Justin Fields to be able to take off a year. He's only 25 years old. You know what I mean? So he can sit back a year, maybe even two, and it may really help his development because he was thrown into the Lions den over there in Chicago. So I think that he will take over. Uh, because I don't think that the Pittsburgh Steelers will be 1-2, which is where they need to be.
I agree, Adam. I agree. And like you say, I think I know they're gonna be run heavy. I know that. I think Frank Smith, the OC, is gonna put the ball a lot on those running backs for sure.
As he should.
But
as he should.
as he
That's
should,
that's
as he
Steelers
should.
football.
Yeah. But I think, Adam, in the fourth quarter, you still have to make one or two throws. And I want to see Russell Wilson make those throws because I'm a big fan of Russell Wilson. I think he will go in the Hall of Fame eventually. Maybe not first ballot. I think he lost that title already. But
Yeah.
he needs to. I'm hoping that he rebounds with the Steelers and they could at least make it like a wild card run this year. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard. But I think if they give it to Justin Fields, it's not. I don't think it won't be that bad because they go run pistol with him, the read option and pistol, because Justin Fields can run. He's 26 years old. He's
far more athletic. Yeah, far more athletic than Wilson.
So I think that will work more in that division with those defenses. I think Fields eventually will win some games for the Steelers based off of his game. But it remains to be seen. Stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. As we're going to be talking about this during the offseason, and we'll see what happens. Comment. Let us know what you think. Will Justin Fields take over? Would Russell Wilson struggle? Please let us know, guys. And we'll be happy to reply to your comments.
You heard what the man said. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. We appreciate you guys coming out and watching these videos. Once again, you don't know how much it means to us. If you hit that like button, it definitely supports the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification. We'll be back every single week talking about the hottest topic in sports. We'll see you guys later. Manny, say peace out to your people, man.
Take care, guys. Have a great week and see you guys next week. Stay tuned.
Sir, we out. Club 50 Sports.